Will Ospreay debuts in AEW tonight? Oh my goodness. Yes, what a dynamite. It have an incredible main event between Kyle O'Reilly, who ended up winning the Casino Battle Royal. They turned it into a Casino Battle Royal, which was actually the best way to do it. He ended up winning, eliminating Wheeler Yuta. I really thought we were going to end up with Wheeler versus Moxley, and Moxley ends up winning and will go on to the Forbidden Door to vie for the AEW Interim Championship. What an amazing... Hello, Mizzy, TKG, good to see you guys. What an amazing night. What an incredible show. I loved it. It just shows that these next couple of weeks are going to be absolutely incredible in AEW leading up to Forbidden Door. And I've been saying it, and I'm telling you, I cannot wait for 2 weeks from tonight in Milwaukee, the Go Home Dynamite for Forbidden Door. I'm going to be at that show. There's going to be so many New Japan guys there. It's going to be nuts. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and talk about the ladder match. All right. Did you see in that segment, did you see the way Jungle Boy was looking at Christian? He was not happy. Here's what's going to happen. Everybody's been saying Christian was going to turn on Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is going to snap on Christian next week. And I'm still going to say if they lose the AEW tag team titles, Jungle Boy is going to blame Christian, and he's going to snap on him. It's not going to be Christian turning on Jurassic Express. Exactly. It's going to be a heel turn by Jungle Boy, something that nobody is expecting. And I think it's what needs to happen for him. He needs to have a little bit of a time as a heel to really bolster himself as a character, because he's really gone as far as he can the way he is right now. Have him grow out the beard a little bit, have him look a little bit rougher. I think it's the way to go. They need... This is going to be their version of MJF, because obviously MJF was not on AEW tonight. He probably won't be for a little while. They need a few more heels. And why not shock the world with a Jungle Boy heel turn? Nobody would expect this. Okay? Nobody would expect it. But yeah, that ladder match is going to be incredible. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hardys ended up winning it. I really wouldn't. I don't think it's wise for the Young Bucks to get those titles again. Why not? Or what they're going to do is something crazy is going to end up happening to both Matt and Jeff during that match. And that's when we're going to see the change in them, because Jeff Hardy has come out a couple of times saying, he wants to bring Willow to AEW. And Matt, there's been talks about Matt wanting to go back to, kind of the broken Matt Hardy character a little bit, switch things up a little bit. So we'll see. Oh, it's your favorite time of the evening, everybody. He's here. It is the Exalted One, the leader of the WrestleScope Nation, Positive One. Say hello. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got to give him the microphone. Words of wisdom for the WrestleScope Nation. Hi. Actually, he's the one that is making the call about Jungle Boy turning heel. He picked up the phone and made the call to him. So, so here we go. The Marcus with the question: favorite top 10 masked wrestler right here. Here's my favorite masked wrestler right here. There is no one greater than him. All right. No comment from anybody tonight. Okay, I see how that works. All right. Good night, sir. All right. Love you. Yes, we all know that is your favorite part of the show right there. You know, I wonder, do I dare turn on the game? Is the game still going on right now? I don't even know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the television again. Wednesday night and a whole lot of nothing on the TV. Oh, Yankees and Twins are on. I swear it takes forever to scroll through Hulu. It's terrible. I'm just curious to see what's going on with you enjoyed watching Doink? Yeah. How about Rampage for this week though? I mean, we're gonna get to see Will Ospreay in an AEW match. Now, granted, it's taping right now because it's not a live show. They're taping Rampage right now. But FTR and Trent Beretta against Will Ospreay and Aussie Open. I saw people online griping about how the Kansas City fans were reacting to Will Ospreay and his group, coming to the ring. But a lot of them probably didn't know who that was in the ring. A lot of them, I didn't know. I had no idea who it was until commentary was saying anything. So you don't have that opportunity when you're live in the crowd to hear the commentary and what they're saying. Okay, so you can't really cut down on the crowd for that, because how many of those people are really New Japan fans? It's going to happen next week in St. Louis. It's going to happen in 2 weeks in Milwaukee. The same thing is going to happen where, somebody's going to show up and you may not realize who it is right away, and fans aren't going to know how to react to it. Okay. So Blake, yeah, I did see the new title. And did they just announce that on the show? That all of a sudden, that Buddy Matthews Pac match ended up being an opening match for this All Atlantic Championship. Is this a championship that is actually going to be defended, or is it kind of like just another tournament? Is it kind of like the Owen Hart, Foundation tournament? They didn't really do a good job of explaining that tonight, and so I'm confused about it. And I haven't seen much, if anything, mentioned online about it either. So I'm a little bit baffled. And it's kind of crazy to think, you look at this show, we did not have Chris Jericho. We did not have Britt Baker. Oh, they did say it's going to be a championship to be defended. So the question then is, I mean, you look at the bracket, and let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the actual bracket here. Hold on. I thought AEW posted the bracket, but maybe they didn't. I'm just trying to see if. Yeah, AEW did not post a graphic of the tournament. Interesting. Yeah, because I want to take a look at something with this. All right, give me a second here. I'm gonna see if I can search this and see if somebody else posted the graphic of it. I know somebody had posted. Here we go. Found it. So here is the tournament bracket that they have. So it was Matthews and Pac tonight, Ethan Page and Miro, Penta and Malachi, and then there's going to be a match from New Japan, and I don't know when that match is going to take place. And it's going to be a 4-way for the All-Atlantic Championship match, which begs the question, why is there... I don't understand the basis for this championship. Okay, because Buddy Matthews is from Australia. That's in the Pacific. New Japan, that's in the Pacific. Malachi is from Denmark? No, Amsterdam, Holland, which is not on the ocean. I'm a little baffled for, why is it called the All-Atlantic Championship? So wouldn't that mean Canada, United States, Mexico, South America, Africa, Egypt, Spain, England, France, Portugal, wouldn't it mean that? I don't know. I'm a little bit baffled by this. Okay. Just a little bit confused. And thank you to Denise Salcedo for posting that. She always does such a great job. All right. So we got that. We know. It's an interesting way to get 4 more guys involved in the pay-per-view. And I'm excited to see that. Yep, Packers for. Oh, that's right, Louie. Yeah, we can't call you a wrestler until you have your first official match. We could call you a trainee right now. We can't call you a wrestler until you have your first match. And Louie, when you need a manager, call me. Call me. I will be there. Yeah, Hangman did call out Okada, and I liked what they did there. I was trying to figure out why in the world is Adam Cole on commentary. But he was able to kind of build the story a little bit more, talking about how, hey, Okada may not be the champion. It could be Jay White. And getting people to think about that. Like, oh, hey, Hangman's calling out this guy, but maybe he's not going to get Okada. Maybe Cole is going to get Okada. Maybe we're going to have a match between the two, though I don't think Adam Cole is going to wrestle before Forbidden Door because of his injury. I could be either. I'd actually like to think of myself as more of a J.J. Dillon than anything else. Okay. But back to Hangman and Okada. That one makes the most sense. Though Hangman versus Jay White would be pretty good too. We'll find out on Sunday. And actually, I got to figure out what time. What time is that show going to be on here in the States? Let me see. New Japan World is no, Lucas. Yeah, I'm trying to see what time. Oh, here, schedule. I just want to. Oh, okay. 2 p.m. bell time in Osaka. So let's see. All right, we're gonna have to do a little bit of creative fun here. 2 p.m. Osaka. Oh, ouch. Holy cow. So wait a second. That'd be midnight here. If I'm understanding this right, it would be midnight in Missouri. Well, I don't think I'm going to be watching that show live then. Shoot. Holy cow. So they'd be ahead. So yeah, it would be midnight Saturday night going into Sunday morning. Wow. That's TKG. We're talking about New Japan's Dominion, which is really going to have. I still think we're going to have a couple of guys show up from AEW at this show. That there will be guys flying out. Now, the problem is, though, any guys from AEW that would fly out and go to Dominion will not be on Dynamite next week, which would be kind of disappointing. But I wouldn't be surprised if Moxley was there. Yes, TKG, it is a pay-per-view. It is available on New Japan World, which right now, New Japan World is down. They're doing maintenance, so I don't know what the cost. I wonder, does you know what? Let's take a look. I wonder if I don't think Fight TV would be carrying it, would they? Let's take a look and see. No, they will not be carrying it. Okay, so yeah, you'd have to order it through New Japan World, which again, I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm curious to find out because they've got the triple threat for the IWGP United States Championship. Sonata and Will Ospreay challenging Juice Robinson. You've got Carl Machine Gun Anderson taking on Tama Tonga for the Never Openweight Championship. The King of Pro Wrestling Championship match, Shingo Tagaki against Tai Chi. You've got Goto and Tanahashi for the other spot in the AEW Interim Championship elimination. You've got the IWGP Tag Team Champion, Chase Owens and Bad Luck Fale defending against Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb. And then you've got the Never Open. I mean, this is a stacked show. I mean, holy cow, can you still buy tickets? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much this show. Okay, New Japan World. Here we go. I would think that the New Japan World is down. They'll be down until tomorrow morning, so I have to figure out pricing on Dominion and if I'm right or wrong on the time. We'll have to check into that tomorrow, but yeah, that's going to be, boy, that's going to be tough to watch that one. It may be a matter of ordering it and then watching it Sunday. May end up having to do that. But I definitely do want to see it because I really do believe we're going to have a couple of guys from AEW showing up at that show. I really wouldn't be surprised. There's going to be something for the IWGP United States Championship. Somebody's going to challenge. Juice Robinson's going to retain, most likely. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Will Ospreay ended up, since he debuted tonight. And that's a lot of back and forth for him. I mean, good grief, he's here, and then he's got to fly right back to Japan for that triple threat match. And that's going to be crazy. That's going to be absolutely crazy. And the fact that he's wrestling in a Rampage match tonight. But back to the ladder. You would think the ladder match would be the main event. You would think it would be. But they have been promoting the hair versus hair as kind of the big match for Road Rager. So that probably will be the main event because that's gonna, well, I don't know. I'm not sure how I would book that. I mean, if they're gonna have either a Christian or a Jungle Boy heel turn, would you want that as your main event? Or do you want, a bald Chris Jericho? I really think Jericho is going to lose that match. I really think they're going to end up shaving Jericho's head. Because it's funny, they Santana keeps making fun of him about that bald spot. And, that's why Shawn Michaels shaved his head after he retired. Because he was thinning up there too. I can't talk about it. If you look the right direction of my thing, I'm not quite that bad, but it's getting there. There's bald rockers out there. And he's got extensions in anyways. You know, that's not all his real hair. But we shall see. Okay, so let me ask you this. You know, we a lot of positives from the show tonight. What did you all think about the Thunder Rosa Marina Shafir match? I still think Marina Shafir has a long way to go in wrestling. She is still very green, very rough. I could see Thunder Rosa getting frustrated out there. I mean, Marina Shafir is a talent. She's a physical talent. But when it comes to professional wrestling, she's still got a ways to go. Which is kind of surprising considering she's married to Roderick Strong. You know, I'm not saying she's bad. She's got some more work to do. And that was a little bit of a rough match. Though I love the fact that it's setting up for Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm. That will be a good match. That will be two very evenly matched women in that match. I'm excited for that. I like the fact that Wardlow wants to go after the TNT Championship. Storyline wise, it kind of made sense what he was saying. That CM Punk is the champ and he wants to challenge for the championship when he's back. Though, could have easily been, and somebody brought this up on Twitter, well, he could always win the interim championship and then he'd have the match against CM Punk. But it's not time to pull the trigger on Wardlow having the main title yet. Give him the Ultimate Warrior Goldberg, give him a secondary title for a while to elevate them to the main championship. You know, they did that with the Warrior. Not that I'm comparing Wardlow to Warrior or Goldberg. I'm just saying storyline wise, that's what they did. You know, they gave Warrior the Intercontinental Championship. They had Goldberg win the U.S. Championship. And think about it. Both those guys had the secondary titles and won the main championship while holding those secondary titles. Imagine if Wardlow was able to do that. Well, first of all, obviously we're going to have, Goldberg was the U.S. champion when was he the U.S. champion at the time when he was the U.S. champion when he beat Hogan because he was undefeated and he had the U.S. championship. But yeah, who's going to beat CM Punk when he comes back? I don't know. It depends on how soon he comes back. It really depends on how soon he comes back. You know, they did say on Dynamite tonight that his surgery went well, but no update on when. No update on when he could potentially be back. You know, it was hard to say, Lucas, because we didn't know. They didn't tell us anybody who was going to be in there. You know, we had, well, let's take a look at our list that we had here. Okay, here's our list that we worked on the other night. And let's see how many of these we actually got right. Okay. Dante Martin, Max Caster, Darby, Archer, Keith Lee Swerve, Ricky, Hobbs, Garcia, Kingston. Wow. So out of the list of, what was it, 22 we came up with? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, not taking into account that they were going to have a Joker. We ended up getting, off the list we were talking about the other night, 3, 4, 9, 10. 10 out of 21 spots. Names that were not in it: Chris Jericho, Johnny Elite, Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, obviously because he was injured, Miro, Wardlow, MJF, Danielson because of injury, Brian Cage, Malachi Black, Jay Lethal, Ethan Page. But we had the returning Wheeler Yuta, who I didn't think was going to be in it because, he was coming back from Japan. We had Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. I didn't think that they were going to be in it. We had the Ass Boys in there. John Silver is the only member of Dark Order who Dark Order, I'm a little bit concerned about them because they lost matches on back-to-back nights on Dark and Dark Elevation. I'm wondering if there could be a problem with the Dark Order. Okay. No, I knew Darby wasn't going to win. Yeah, Ray Phoenix. I really thought it was going to be Wheeler Yuta, that they were going to have Wheeler versus Moxley, but going Kyle O'Reilly versus Moxley was a good shout because those two put on an incredible wrestling main event. That was an incredible main event. Overall, this was a very fast 2 hours of wrestling. It really was. And, there was a few interesting segments in there. Obviously, the whole thing with, FTR and Trent Beretta, and then Will Ospreay showing up with, with his gang of guys. The two big things I did not like out of the show. One, this whole thing with Mark Sterling with Wardlow. Okay, if it ends next week with this Wardlow versus 20 security guards, if it ends there, great. Trying to put him over as just this monster baby face. Okay. But if it continues on, since he technically is the attorney for MJF, is that why they're doing this? I don't know. I really don't know. And then again, the Thunder Rosa Marina Shafir match. And wow, that was the only women's match on the show tonight. I was happy. Yeah, I didn't like it either. That's a great question. I asked that question. You know what? I went right to the source. I just asked Dax Harwood. We'll see if he actually responds or if somebody else responds. I asked that question. Did they lose the AAA titles? I don't think they did. Let's find out. No, they are still the AAA Tag Team Champions. So I don't know what happened there. It was weird. But we'll see if I actually get a response from Dax the Axe. I'd be very happy if I did. We shall see. So here's something for you guys to think about for in the next 2 weeks. I want to bring a couple of signs to Dynamite with me, and I am going to utilize the job I work at. I am not going to bring poster board. I am actually going to bring Coroplast yard signs that are printed and actually look good. I'm going to design a few things. What signs should I bring to the show, to Dynamite in 2 weeks? Hello, Roman. I definitely want to do one for the Dark Order. And I got to make sure the font is big enough because where I'm sitting, I'm not going to be way, way up, but I'm going to be far enough away. That is a great question. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that, Blake, because they probably are. You know what? Hold on. I gotta see. With that going into, yeah, they're going to be taping Rampage for that Friday night as well. So that's going to be a late night. That's going to be a long night too. Holy cow. Yeah, we won't get out of there until probably 10:30, 11 o'clock, which means I won't get home until close to midnight. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. We're going to have to figure that one out. A lot of it depends on, yeah, because they'll tape Dark Elevation beforehand at 6. Show starts at 7, goes till 9. They'll probably start Rampage at 9:15. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see because, again, I'm trying to remember where we are sitting. Okay, we are in. Okay, so yeah, I need your help here real quick. Let me show you. Okay, so we're going to be in this set. Oh, let me take this off the screen. Hang on. 323, this section right here. Okay. So, I mean, not super high up. Not super high up, but I'm just wondering if I might have to make bigger signs. But I got to, would a traditional 18-inch by 24-inch yard sign be big enough to be seen from the ring? I don't think so. I think I'd have to bring something bigger. But I don't want to be hauling anything super big. And I don't want to be a jerk to the people behind me either. And I'm amazed that there's actually still, there's still a couple hundred tickets left. I don't know if this show is going to sell out. I mean, it might. It might as it gets closer. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here before I accidentally do something I don't want to. We'll see. I'm gonna have to figure it out if I want to. I don't want to drag anything with me if it doesn't make sense. And I might have to. I might have to watch. I'll have to watch over the next couple of days some other shows and see, if people have signs that are further up, how big they are. I mean, because if it's poster board size, yeah, I could do something on poster board. I'd rather bring yard sign with me, but again, I don't want to be carrying a ton of stuff in with me. Okay. But we shall see. All right. You know what? I think I am going to get going here. Because there's really not anything else to talk about. I mean, it was a great show. Was it the best? Was it the best Dynamite this year? I wouldn't say it was the best one, but it's just it's what you come to expect of AEW Dynamite. It's really what you come to expect of what they're going to do, and it's incredible. It's fun, and the 2 hours just flies by. I mean, it just zips by so quick. There's so much, and you have a hard time remembering what everything is. All right, so I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 100. I was hoping to do something big for tomorrow, and it's just not working out the way I had hoped it would. Joseph. So actually, I'm glad you bring this up before I get out of here. So with them saying that Moxley was the number one contender, does that mean that we were going to have Punk versus Moxley? Had Punk not gotten injured? Was that what we were going to get, or was it going to be something else? I am perfectly fine if it ends up being Moxley versus Punk. I think Moxley, as the first two-time AEW champion, is a great transition until we get Punk back. But you also have to wonder too, you got to think about it. Hold on. This is going to be interesting because Blood and Guts is right after Forbidden Door. Are you going to have if Jon Moxley wins, are you going to have the AEW champion in the Blood and Guts match? Because that's what we've got right now is Kingston and Moxley. Or do they swerve us all? And does it end up being an Okada? Or, a Tanahashi? Do we get Hiroshi Tanahashi as the interim AEW champion? Could you potentially see that happening? I think it's a possibility. I hadn't even thought of that. has Tony Khan booked himself into a problem here? I think he may have actually booked himself into a corner and may have possibly just given away what's going to end up happening at Forbidden Door by having Moxley move on. Because think about it. I mean, Moxley's going to probably be banged up coming out of the match with Tanahashi. And then he's got to go into the blood and guts match. I don't know. I wasn't so much sad. What disappoints me is Andrade's back. That means Charlotte Flair is going to be back on TV soon. And I was really hoping that she was going to be gone a little bit longer. So what does that mean for Charlotte Flair? I don't know. All right. I am going to get going, folks. Oh, hold on. I gotta answer something here. Sorry, I'm doing a horrible job. Yeah, I don't want her back yet either. Well, hopefully they will be smart and not have her get involved in a championship feud right away. But we shall see. Wow, Orange Cassidy's last singles match on TV was almost 4 months ago. No, it's going to be a lot better than that. It's going to be a lot better than that. I mean, we're going to have... This is going to be the true wrestling fans' dream show. You know, there's probably going to be, you know, a little bit of comedy stuff in there, but this is going to be absolutely outrageous, the level of wrestling we are going to see on the show. And what's heartbreaking, though, is you've got this AEW New Japan crossover show, and you're not going to have Kenny Omega. You're not going to have CM Punk. I mean, Kenny Omega is the guy that, I mean, this was the show that was built for him. Now, he may make an appearance. He's not going to wrestle, though. I would be shocked if he didn't make an appearance. But he will not physically get involved in anything at this show. This is one that is going to be memorable. People are going to talk about this show for a long time. I'd be willing to bet anything on it. And this is going to be a tough one to actually predict. It really is. I mean, we only know one match for sure right now. And that's the thing. AEW, they've really got to step things up because they've got 3.5 weeks until this show. And they have only announced one match for sure. And we don't even know who the other competitor in that match is yet. We don't have anything else yet. Now, maybe they're doing this because they have to get through Dominion first. And like I said, I think at Dominion, we're going to see 1 or 2 more teases. You know, maybe we're going to end up having FTR taking on anybody from New Japan, FTR versus the IWGP Tag Team Champions. Oh my goodness, give that to me all day long. Oh man, yeah, boy. You could just build a pay-per-view around just that match. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to that one. I really am. All right. Now I'm going to go, guys. Now I'm going to go. Thank you very much. As always, greatly appreciate all of you. Like it says on the bottom here, please help support the channel. The best way to support the channel is to like the video, like whatever broadcast you're watching right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, though. I believe everybody that is in here are subscribers, so thank you very much. And hit the notification bell as well. I am hoping tomorrow night to be on earlier, which I know for a couple of you folks across the pond might make it a little bit more difficult for you to watch live because it's going to be even earlier in the morning. But we shall see. Yes, Blake, I know you're a subscriber. Lucas and Louie and, so many others in here as well. TKG, so many others are subscribers. So thank you very much. I don't even know where we're at right now. I haven't really been paying attention to where we are subscriber wise. Is that number correct? Hey, 176. We're closing in on 200. I like that. We're getting closer. I'm not getting the notifications anymore on new subscribers. I don't know why they're not. YouTube doesn't send me. They used to send me the emails letting me know when I got new subscribers, and I don't get those notifications anymore. So, all right. Well, again, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Tomorrow is day number 100. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything special tomorrow night. It's just going to be another broadcast. I apologize unless something changes. Who knows? Maybe something will change overnight and something big will happen and we'll be able to pull off something big for tomorrow, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, but we'll still have a fun show tomorrow. Lots to talk about again. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate all of you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.